Today the sun shines on Laxey village, but this is a world away from what the residents here endured just 24 hours earlier. Laxey village has endured devastating effects from the river here, which swelled up and into people's homes. It's left residents with a major clean-up operation, as well as thousands in damage costs.
We couldn't see up the road, we didn't know where the water was coming from. We did manage to stem the flow initially, but then unbeknownst to us, this problem number 2 from these logs, which have been letters apparently have been written repeatedly, and I often walk up Axon Fell, and the devastation left from the floods last time, and they're never removed.
Chief Minister Howard Quayle cut his visit to the Conservative Party conference short and flew home to visit Laxey village today to talk to residents affected. He also held an emergency meeting with authorities.
Well, obviously, we need to look into what's caused this issue, and that's why I've set up an emergency meeting at 3 o'clock with the experts of all the relevant departments to see what's caused us, what we need to do to fix it, to ensure that it doesn't happen again. We can't plan for every eventuality, but this sort of thing, trees need to be cleared, but as I say, I'm not an expert, we need to find out what has caused the problem, whether it be debris coming down that's blocked behind here. Work was being done in the area, but obviously there's been a problem there too. So when I've got the full answers and I know what the solution is, we will take action straight away. But in the interim period, we're doing our utmost to help the residents who have been flooded. We'll be making sure that we shore up the walls to make sure that should any rain come in the next couple of days, that there won't be any more repeat occurrences of what's happened here.
The water escaped through a hole that was actually made in the flood defence wall. How did this come about?
Well, I'm led to believe that work was being done for a salmon trap to help the salmon swim up the stream. I'll be getting further details later on today about that and what can be done to, by the end of the day, the diggers out of the stream and the hole will be filled up whilst more remedial work is done at a later stage. But at the moment in time, let's find out exactly what's been going on, what's caused the problem, and then solve the issue. And if that means having to walk up through the plantations, looking at trees that have fallen that may be washed down the stream later, sorting that out, we will do it. And if it means taking away the building behind us in the middle of the stream, then we'll have to do that.
Now, I understand concerns have been raised before about the sluice gate on the weir, and yet there seems to be there's conflict between the heritage people and the drainage people. Surely a structure like this can't be allowed to remain in the river if it's caused what we've seen with this blockage.
That's exactly the point I'll be making this afternoon.
But some residents think the visit from Mr Quayle and the chair of Manx Utilities, Dr Allinson, is too little, too late.
If the government had taken out the trees at the start, I believe it wouldn't have happened. If the contractors hadn't have breached that wall and left that digger in there, I believe that wouldn't have happened. Can you possibly comment on that?
What we're going to be doing this afternoon is getting all the departments together, doing a proper analysis of what went wrong, what went right, and how to put it right.
Have you got an emergency plan in place?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah. Okay, what's happening right now is the debris that's been brought down yesterday is being cleared. So if we do get another rainstorm over the next couple of days, it won't flood again. Also, we're putting all these sandbags up, getting all that reinforced.
And you do believe that these sandbags will prevent...
That's a temporary fix. What we need to do is reinforce the wall all the way along here, the bits that have gone.
I can
that needs to be done. We need to dredge the river itself where it's got silted up. We need to think seriously about getting rid of that weir so it doesn't act as a dam, and we need to stop the debris getting into the river in the first place.
But don't you believe that this could have been avoided?
Actually, with the amount of water that came down, I think there was always going to be a flooded Laxey. To be honest with you, it shouldn't have been this bad though.
Residents here are tired of hearing the same words and not seeing any action. They want answers. Helen McKenna, Energy FM News, Laxey.